I've once again not gone up until late and then been doing stuff all day. And once again, like on Wednesday where I did it, walking around, pacing and stuff to stretch my legs because I've been sat down for a long time. I'm doing that again because I've done the same thing basically, but with Video Game Society this time. Because I may only be alumni, but I'm still getting involved, especially while it's online. And I do get involved occasionally because I'm not that far away from my uni anyway. But yes, we have some days for today, starting with National Sports Day, which on the thing, because like this is how like busy I have been today, and it's like I've done it late, but I don't want to do it this late today, honestly. So I'm just gonna not. I think I hurt my shin yesterday while I was doing it. I keep hurting things, and which is like I keep going. Maybe I should up the difficulty, and then hit something that's like really awful or causes me pain, and I'm like, I'm gonna keep the difficulty where it is, and we'll get there eventually. Like I've been keeping it like the same difficulty for a while. It's actually asked me, do I want them to stop asking me? I'm like, no, because at some point I'm sure I'm going to actually want to put it up like 1. But for now, no, don't keep asking. I might actually tell it to stop asking me because I can just go do it in the settings anyway. But we'll get to that at some point. We'll be like, I can put it up 1. 1 shouldn't make too much of a difference, I think. But yeah, then things keep happening that make me not want to do that. National Liquor Day, which kind of wish I knew about because drinking might have been fun. Considering we spent most of the session, like we played a few rounds of Werewolf, but we have spent most of the session playing the new Quiplash 3 and having a lot of fun with it and doing some terrible things with it because we are all fucking degenerates and terrible people apparently. National Dictionary Day. Speaking of the Jackbox games, Dictionarium is... I feel like Dictionarium's a sleeper hit. It's one of those guns that's really good, but I don't feel like it's talked about much. Then again, honestly, we've only played 2 of the games from 7. We played a lot of Quiplash 3, and then played like 2 or 3 rounds of Devils in the Details, which is so much better than I thought it was going to be. Like from the description, I was like, I don't know how this is going to work. Playing it, no, it actually works really well. But like... Party Pack 6, I think, was probably the best one they've ever done. Like, Joke Boat is kind of awkward because the Mad Libs thing doesn't quite work, but which is the same problem they had with Madverse City, honestly. Some people really like that game. Fair. I don't think the Mad Libs for it work, which is, kind of crucial. So I don't like Madverse City, and that's one of the many reasons why 5 is the only one I don't own. 5 is the, I haven't bought 7 yet. I need to buy 7. I was playing with someone else was streaming 7, so I was playing with someone else. But I need to buy 7 because 7 looks really good, and again, the 2 games we've played so far have been really good. So hopefully we'll pick up the rest of those. But yeah, 6 is great. 6 is probably the best one they've done. Dictionarium is great. Push the Button is probably one of the best social deduction games you can play in sort of that format. Like, I personally really like role models when you start with as long as you've got a group of people role model. I'm trying to hold it in a way that isn't uncomfortable. Sorry for covering the camera there. Yeah, like role models is really fun if you have a group of friends. Just the silly results you get from that. Like 6 is generally I think the best one. Like Joke Boat's the worst one, and that's mostly just because it's more like low quality Mad Libs. I think I'm forgetting one of the games, but I can't be arsed looking up, and this video is already getting dragged out for 6 days. We're halfway there. Global Cat Day. This isn't an edited one, so I'm not going to be putting cat pictures in. Continuing to abuse the existence of George's cat for potential views, even though I'm sure that's not really going to work. I'm sure you'll see more of Morgana at some point. Department Store Day. Yeah. They're kind of important. We need to go buy shit. Again, department stores, outlet stores, and stuff like that. It's fine. The more the price goes up for no fucking reason, the worse shit is. It's like I heard someone say we're so used to food being cheap when it probably shouldn't. I'm like, no. The problem is not the price of the food; it's the cost of the production of said food. Food, it should not take so much money for farmers or whatever to produce the food. So, food should be cheap to buy because it should be cheap to make. The problem is it's not cheap to make. Again, economics is awful, capitalism is awful, but more specifically, just in general, economics is awful. These are all the economic systems we use. And Bosses Day, or National Bosses Day, is annually October 16th, which today is October 16th. Unless it falls on a weekend, then it follows... Then it's the closest work day. Luckily today's a Friday, so I don't have to work with that. I'd imagine if it's closest work day, so if it's Saturday, you do it on the Friday. If it's the Sunday, you do it on the Monday. I guess, maybe, I don't know, or care, thinking about it. But yeah, those are the days. Those are the quality days we have for today. I was saying, Nicole messaged me a few days ago, and I saw this day when I was looking, because we were chatting about stuff, and she was asking how things were going, and so I was telling her how things were going, and how some of the days you look at and you go, we could have done something so fucking fun for that if the world hadn't ended. This was one of those days, because I would just imagine, like, a bunch of adults doing what is effectively a school sports day, but liquored all the way up. Like, how fun would have that been for a video? But you don't get that. I don't get to make that. I don't get to edit that. You don't get to see that, because the world decided to end this year. And, because production values, I would have been willing to look past production values for the quality of the video that we would have gotten if the world hadn't ended, because that would have been fucking fantastic. Unfortunately, none of us get to experience that. I may be keeping that idea in the back pocket for something to do in the future, because that, again, sounds hilarious. But we're not there yet. But I will ask you, as my arm goes dead from holding the camera, or my phone, which is being the camera, because I'm not setting up the camera, because it's late, as I explained at the beginning. It's been, I didn't get up until like midday. I woke up and was really just not with waking up at gone 9:30, pushing 10, and then went back to sleep and didn't wake up until maybe 10 to 11, and then still didn't get out of bed for a while, and then digged about downstairs trying to sort out food. I'm planning food for next week, which I think I've done enough of, but I don't know, and I'm not going shopping this week because I've been going to bed late and getting up late all week, so I'm not about to try and stop that that easily. Because that's gonna be a nightmare. Because I force stop that, right? I get this up, go to bed, wake up in the morning. Probably doesn't happen. I probably don't get a bed, is the problem there. Or I wait till I go to bed, where I probably would be going to bed, but still have to get up super early, and then have problems on that end instead. So yeah, either way there, I'm kind of fucked. So I'm just not going, which means I do have to rely on eventually getting decent stuff, because again, I'm trying to do as much cooking as possible. Although I don't think I did this much. I'm rambling again. This happens. It's partially because it's late, but I also do just do this anyway. People can attest to this. People I know can attest to this. I do just talk. And I'm not a one-sided, as much as this would make me seem like a one-sided conversationalist, because I'm not a terrible conversationalist, I don't think. I work better bouncing. That's why I'm using this. I'm using the days as something to bounce off of, something to talk off of. But yeah, I wish we would have been able to do it today, but I hope sometime in the future we can do a lick it up sports day, a drunken sports day. But that's quite a ways off, I think. But anyway, those are all your days for today. Do the things YouTubers tell you to do. Embrace chaos and help us change the world for the better. It's there. I can do mirrors. Yes, do those things. Please share this video around. Get caught up. All those things. And I will see you tomorrow. Draw.